Greetings everyone, my name is Oostenbrugge and I am the Executive Director of the Institute of Certified Professional Managers, also known as ICPM. Have you ever wondered whether or not leaders are born or made? There have been numerous studies regarding this topic and it isn't too difficult to search for them. But in the meantime, let's see if we can figure this out. You ready? All right. When you think of a leader, there are perhaps many traits or observations that you associate with a leader. So let's first start with the traits that people are born with as it relates to leadership. So what are some of those traits that people are born with? Some individuals are born with personality traits or abilities that can support leadership. Sounds great, but are they enough to make someone an effective leader? How about natural confidence or charisma? Some people are naturally outgoing or persuasive, which can make it easier for them to influence others. They exude that confidence. However, charisma without vision or integrity can lead to poor or devious leadership and leaders. Another way is high emotional intelligence, also known as EQ. EQ is the ability to manage emotions, show empathy, and build rapport. All great things again. May come more easily for some people than others. But even EQ can be learned and improved upon, especially with feedback and coaching from your peers, your subordinates, and your superiors. How about temperament? Some personalities are more comfortable taking charge or making quick decisions. But leadership requires more than boldness. It needs judgment, listening, and adaptability, which aren't always innate. So in conclusion, being born with helpful traits is like having good athletic genes. It gives you a head start, but you still need training, practice, and discipline to succeed. So then, how are leaders made? How about education and training? Leadership is a skill set, very similar to like project management, communications, and strategy. There's so many things with skills, we have no idea how to define them all, and we shouldn't even try. Through formal learning, like MBA programs, workshops, coaching, people build the tools to lead effectively. So for example, someone may be quiet by nature, but then are able to give compelling presentations, lead meetings after training. Experience. Leadership grows through real-world experience, managing teams, dealing with crises, learning from failure. So a lot of people, I believe, the best teachers are failures. Mistakes and challenges force leaders to grow resilient. They become creative and provide some humility. An example would be a manager learns how to resolve team conflicts, not from a textbook, but by actually handling them and then reflecting on them afterward. Did it work? What can I learn from that? Another one is feedback and mentorship. Great leaders are often shaped by those mentors, those role models, and consistent feedback from those individuals and from others. Constructive criticism helps them correct course and become more self-aware. How about self-awareness and growth mindset? Made leaders are constantly learning. Learning never stops. They learn about themselves. They learn about their teams. They learn more about their environment. They read. They reflect. They adapt. Leads to the next one, adaptability to change. In today's fast-changing world, leaders must evolve constantly. Leadership today requires skills like inclusivity, digital literacy, and global thinking, not the least of which is thinking about AI. Those are all learned through effort and exposure. So what does the research show? Studies by leadership experts like Warren Bennis and John Cotter and organizations like the Center for Creative Leadership consistently find that the majority of effective leadership behaviors are learned. These twin studies suggest that only about 30% of leadership ability is inherited, meaning born, meaning 70% comes from the environment, education, and experiences. Wouldn't you like to show the world that you have learned the skills and experiences that make you a good leader, even if you feel you were born into the role? If you answered yes to that question, then you need to validate those skills and experiences by becoming a certified manager today. Go to ICPM.net now to start your journey in becoming a certified manager today. We look forward to seeing you there.